top under a half moon glow out in the high country, high country. Out in the high country, back to dust I
I couldn't get my shit to work for a little bit. Sorry. Hi. Welcome back. What's up, Entourage? Give me a second. I'm pouring a drink.
in the high country, everybody knows you wanna find yourself, find yourself. Oh, I'll roll. The queen died in the castle, the world cried in its sleep. So I bottled up some peace of mind. I'm gonna sell it on the street. Out in the high country, high country.
Have to say that the angels in heaven do not understand this except that we teach them. That you may be filled with all the fullness of God.
Heard you never got that race. Yeah, you chickened out. What's going on? Dad's back with smokes. No, I couldn't find any. I did find 50 milligram lit pillows, though. How was your trip? It was awesome. We'll talk all about it. I just can't drink all of this Irish whiskey I brought back with me before we get started. It's so good. What's up, nerds? Just give me a second. I'm still trying to get stuff worked out here.
I don't need rain, Lord, the sun sure stings. Somebody string a rattlesnake up. Good Lord, my whole world run dry. The day that wicked old witch said bye, she put a curse on me. One on the river, now my crops
Have to open with that 50 milligram pouch. I gotta drink a glass of.
pocket full of nothing.
I gotta drink a pour before I'm brave enough to do 50 milligrams. The reason we were late is I'm trying to run a cable right now. Just give me a second.
Looking back now, the past was murky. It ain't no wonder why my money's all gone. She put a curse on me. One on the river, now my crops won't grow no more. I got a hollow heart, a pocket full of nothing. My soul won't rest and my eyes won't pour in the rain.
Okay. Hi. What's up? Yes, I do have 50 milligram Zins. Let me just turn off all this stuff. Trying to do a little bit of update into this, the stream aesthetics and stuff. It's still very like, I don't know, 2019. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, man. I'll tell you what, though, I did celebrate a birthday with my little in Spain, and that was dope, dude. Like, if you get a chance to go and just travel, I've never had that kind of opportunity. The last time I was overseas, the last time I did any kind of overseas travel, it was on my way to Afghanistan. That would have been 2016, and that doesn't count. That you're not enjoying the scenery in the history. You know what I mean? No, but that was fun. That was a really awesome trip. I'm headed right back out on the road, though. I've got almost a full week, and then I'm headed out on American Marksman stuff. Yeah. Fine with the 6 milligram coffee. So let me tell you what I found in Spain, and we're going to give this a go in a second. Well, first of all, the more important one. I brought back a bottle of this. And it might be some of the best non-bourbon whiskey I've ever had. Look at that. So, here's the deal. I'll tell you the story about bringing that back. I already tweeted this out for those watching on Twitter, so you can skip this part if you want. Just fast forward. So, I was at the airport, and I was like, I want to bring home a bottle of whiskey or something, just something nice. I had shopped for the family. I got them a bunch of little stuff here and there, like a keychain, and I think I got one of the kids a bracelet or something made in Spain. Anyway, I was like, well, let me get myself something. I'm in Ireland. Let's do whiskey. So I'm talking to the lady, and she's like, you should get this purple one. This purple one is only available in Dublin and Cork airports in Ireland. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. You can't find it in the States? And she was like, no. And I trusted her. I believed her. Well, you can't. But what I didn't know is it's called... 4 barrels, Quattro, I don't know, you roll the R or whatever, 4 barrels. And it's a commemorative edition for Spain. And I didn't even know that. But that's the one I brought home. Once I got home, I looked it up, and yeah, you actually can't find this in Virginia. And dude, it's good. Like, it's real good. But I've already drank like that much of it. So I'm having just a little bit of it tonight, and then it's going to go back on the shelf. But it's really good. So if you're looking for like a non-bourbon whiskey to get into, this is really Redbreast is really the first that I've ever tried that I got into, and I had a couple pours of their 15. So Redbreast 15 was really good. I'm told the 18 is really nice though. Irish whiskey is pretty good. Yeah. So I mean, my introduction to Irish whiskey was, fucking shots of Jameson. Like, who wants shots of Jameson? Well, I do. Like, but still, my whiskey palate is not very broad. I'm just an enjoyer. So like, this is a whole new world and realm for me. What was the damage for the bottle? So that's where it gets cool. I paid 80 euros for this bottle. If you were to Google Redbreast Quattro Barriles, barrels, I don't know barriles. It was a tough time in Spain. We'll just put it that way. If you were to Google that, I was finding hundreds of dollars. Right? Hundreds. But I paid 80 euros for it. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Enjoyed Europe? I did. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The trip was it kind of, from a certain perspective, and this is going to be first world problem stuff. So let me complain for a second. So my entire purpose of being there is really for my daughter, right? First of all, she kicked ass. She played against 4 feeder teams for some of their pro leagues, and Spain's soccer clubs are a lot different from ours. So our Olympic development program soccer clubs, they have the 2014 age group, the group that was born in 2014. They're all on a team together, right? 1 year. That's it. That's who's on that team. In Spain, it's like 14 to 18. There were chicks with like full sleeve tattoos that my daughter was playing against. They come off the field, drink a beer. They were having a cigarette at the end of it. And she did awesome. She held her own. There's a couple fun clips. She had a couple really good tackles. I mean, just big girl stuff. But I'm there for her, right? So she got selected to go over there. The problem is the rules are I'm not allowed to be around her, right? I can only see her at the games. Well, first of all, nobody will ever tell me I can't be around my kids. So wherever it was that they went, I wasn't far because there's a ton of history, right? So we were in Jerez for a little while, and there's a massive amount of history there. For those that are into wines, it's sherry. Jerez means sherry in Spanish. So I tried sherry. Total dog shit drink. Just not a fucking good drink at all. Like, I make a really mean sherry braised short rib. Like, it's a really good recipe that I have. But outside of that, don't drink that shit. It's really not good. Unless you get, like, a cream, the really sweet one, then you feel like you're just drinking sugar, though. So, we were in Jerez for a little while. I shared a bunch of posts about some of the history there. We went down into Cadiz, which is really amazing. That's one of the oldest perpetually inhabited cities in Western Europe. I'm talking 3,000 plus years old. So seeing some of the history that's there was an old Roman amphitheater. I haven't even posted about that yet, from like 70 BC that they just unearthed in 1980. Just cool shit all over the place. Then from there, I went to Gibraltar. I went up the rock, hung out with the monkeys. The monkeys were the most company. This is my point. The monkeys were the most company I had during that entire time. It was really just me farting around Andalusia is all I did. The rule, I see the rule. The rule is because what they're trying to do is instill a little bit of like independence, right? A little bit of, get away from mom and dad, and I'm cool with that. It's fine. It's not a problem. I get it, and I actually like that very much, but she wasn't going to Europe without me. I'll put it that way. Whiskey's too bitter for me. This one wouldn't be. Isn't sherry supposed to be a dessert drink? Yeah. Yeah, but even the dry ones. So the dry ones are the ones that you cook with. Those are the ones dry sherry is what I make that sherry braised short rib recipe. I was supposed to go on with Donut and do a let them cook. I was going to make sherry braised short ribs. It's like my signature non-smoked meat dish. But I was at this this restaurant one of the nights in Jerez, and they brought out a complimentary of their wine, of their creamed sherry, which is on the far end of sweetness. Oh boy, yeah, you are drinking sugar out of that. Little Fit sounding like quite the young lady, dude. I don't know if if you'll indulge me for a second. I want to show you guys a quick video. I mean, this kid's a fucking gangster. Like, watch it. If you haven't seen this, some of you may have seen this already. What the hell? Nope. Here we go. Look at this. So this team is one of the teams that is actually this is her first game out there. It's my daughter on the left. She plays center back when she plays for the Olympic crew. She normally plays further up when she plays here at home. Watch this tackle. Get off of me. And look at this. Look at this through ball. Oh my goodness. Just a gangster. And what's better is like here, let me get out of the way. I don't matter. What's better is this chick is like 17, 18. My daughter's 14. Look at that through ball. Now, the through ball actually need a little bit more mustard on it, to be honest with you. Just a little bit more in it. And if this girl is just a little bit faster. But again, these girls are playing 2 and 3 years up. She had an even better one that I never... 99% of this stuff with my kids I don't post. You guys can understand that. She had an even better one when I was on the goal side, running straight towards me. And I mean, she just takes the perfect line on this girl. Anyway, she fucking killed it, dude. Just killed it. Hello, welcome home. What's up, Four Horsemen? Didn't move. She's a juggernaut. Yeah, dude. Yep. Went in. The diabetes. Yeah, dude. Sherry is wild. Anyway, I just don't like the flavor of it either. So it's not like it's not just like it's too sweet for me or anything. There's a taste that I can't get into on sherry. I'm down to my last One Nation coffee. Oh no. I actually almost wore my One Nation hat to Spain. Like, I didn't take any of my American... I wore a Buc-ee's hat in Spain. Yeah. It's good to be back for at least a short period here. Ronnie probably, what the fuck is a kilometer? Well, so I know I make a lot of jokes about that. I made one while I was in Spain and went viral and really, really pissed people off. Like, nobody got the joke. Nobody got my what the fuck is a kilometer joke. But I worked out a few times. I found some gyms. and I was lifting in one of them, and all the weights are measured in only kilos, right? So I made the joke. I was like, I don't know how much anything weighs. It's all measured in kilometers. I figured the measured in kilometers thing would give away the joke. Well, it did not. And listen, I've been yelled at before, but that was a little wild. That one went a little outside of our friend group. We'll just put it that way. But I thought, I called it kilometers, and and I even admitted to that. I was like, hey, bud, I even called it kilometers. He was like, yeah, and I corrected you. It's kilograms. I was like, all right, dude. Yeah, you're right. Just dumb American. I'm not saying I'm not. Did they win? They won 1 out of 4 games. 1 out of 4 games they won. Yeah. Clean tackles are awesome to watch. Yep. And I mean, at her age group here in the States, they don't tackle a lot. Like, they're only just now getting into hitting the ball. So you don't see a lot of tackles. But that very first game, especially a lot of slide tackles, that very first game, I mean, those other girls, they were 100% tackling. And Little picked up on it pretty quickly. I saw the add flavor tweet. You know what's gross? All right. This one might piss people off. I don't know. It's just an opinion, and opinions technically can't be wrong. All right. So think about that for a second. An opinion can't be wrong, right? If it is an opinion that is held, like if I firmly believe something, and that is my belief, it can't necessarily be wrong. Now, it can be based off of bad information. It can have a poor foundation of information, right? In that case, I probably shouldn't have the opinion I have, but I do have that opinion. Here's an opinion. Fish and chips is fucking stupid. It's not good. And everybody says, well, you got to have a good one. Well, okay. I've had fish and chips in fucking Gibraltar, which is literally the water. The majority of Gibraltar used to be the sea. And I looked it up. I was like, I'm going to have the best fish and chips that is offered. Like, that's out there. Absolutely, an opinion can be invalid. Well, yeah, but it can't be wrong, right? Like, if you have an opinion, and it is a truly held opinion, then it's not necessarily false. It might be stupid, but it can't be false, because it's true that you have the opinion. It could be a shitty one. You know what I mean? And it could be based on bad information. It could have a poor foundation itself as an opinion, but it can't be false. Like, your opinion's wrong. It's like, well, that's not really possible. Like, your opinion's not good. Anyway, fish and chips sucks. I had the best fish and chips that money could buy in Gibraltar, which is like $10. Maybe that's what's good about it. Is it's cheap. It's got a massive amount of calories in it. The piece of fish is the size of, I don't know, a fucking semi-truck. But it's not good. You go to different places, and it's like, okay, what is their national dish? Well, one of the ones in Spain, paella, right? So meat, rice, a few vegetables. You gobble it up. It's rice. It's good. It's seasoned well. America. I looked this up. I used AI to look it up. Our closest, like, national type dish is actually the cheeseburger. Like cheeseburgers are a very American thing. Delicious, right? Yes, you can fuck it up, and it can be dry, and it can be unseasoned, and there can be no condiments on it. But generally speaking, when it's done well, it tastes good. Fish and chips, it doesn't fucking matter how you make it, unless you just put salt on it. It's just fried fish. Stalin had some opinions. Yeah. And they had I'm not saying his opinions were good. Like, you gotta listen. You gotta listen. I'm not saying opinions are all good. I am saying opinions themselves, it is impossible for them to be wrong. They can be bad, and they can have a basis in poor information, but it is true that that person has an opinion. Right? Does that make sense? What do you think about cold beet soup? Never had it. I'd give it a go, though. I'll try anything. And I'll just be honest. You know, again, I don't like fish and chips. I think it's stupid. If deep fried something kills me, I die doing what I love. We have a restaurant here, Codfather's, that makes this authentic fish and chips. And it's quite delicious. I'd give it a go. I'm always happy to be proven that my opinion is not a good one. But my opinion is that fish and chips is not good. Like my wife when she says it's cold in here. Opinion. It's probably not. It's probably hot as shit. But I'm the cold one. Like, I think I have a blood circulation problem in my feet. What do you guys think? You want to try this 50 milligrams in? All right, check it out. Come on. Here we go. Frosted Ice Pablos. I got one in my mouth right now. So hey, let's go over what we've got here in the States, right? And this is going to be hilarious. First of all, jalapeno lime zone. That's my jam right now. Goes really good with a Modelo. Take that for what it's worth. Maybe a Corona. A Corona would be really nice with this. I'm into these right now. I got these in Dublin. These are 11 milligram zones. I like zone. They're Canadian. But what's funny is that these 9 milligram and these 11 milligram are both Canadian made and they are illegal in Canada. That's funny to me. 9 milligrams and 11 milligrams. And the 11 milligrams are spicy. You're about to get real lightheaded. Yeah. We're going to give it a go. It might make me sick. I got to get it open. Jeff, where'd you get that? What are you chewing on? Come here. All right. Shit. Hold on, I want to smell the. So these are 11s. Yeah, it's just not the menthol that's in the 50s is so much higher than the 11s. Free's good. Yeah, I like their 15s. Okay. Hold on. I had a friend from my cousin married a guy from Spain. He's from Barcelona. He gave me 20s one time. Here we go. Oh, they're sticky. Why are they sticky? Oh, yuck. So far, so good. Not a lot of burn. Can't really tell with the flavor. I've got whiskey in my mouth. Fine so far. I mean, I have a very close relationship with my nicotine. You know what will go good with this? Be right back. An ice cold Echelon Cola. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. What, dude? He's barking at the mirror. It's a lot, guys. Oh man. All right. No, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. You know who I want to get to try these 50s? Jake from Pepperbox. Jake Watson. Internet Esquire. Oh man. Like he doesn't even do sixes. Hi Ronnie, my military brother from over the pond. Great to be able to join you. Colin from Edinburgh, Scotland. What's going on, buddy? Oh man. Remember your first cigarette? A lot like that. Oof. It's a bit much. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of flavor. There is I am getting some burn now. Scott A. Reaper on stream got banned on Twitch for doing dangerous acts. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That dude, I'm surprised that dude didn't tear his stomach up. Oh, man. That's spicy. That's spicy. Oh my god, he's alive. Hey, y'all. What's up, Courtney? Lawyer Jake might win a debate with Nick on one of those. I don't know. That would be interesting to watch. Jake and Nick kind of going back and forth. There isn't much that I disagree with Nick on. Like, there isn't enough for me to have it. Oh, man. Oh. I was the same with him. Yeah, that's... I might have to take it out. I was going to see how long I could keep it in and go. Come here, Jeff. Maybe if I pet Jeff, maybe that'll be better. Come here, bud. Come here. What are you doing? Yeah, or not. It's fine. Imagine waking up and throwing one of those bad boys in your mouth. Dude, no. Pain. Yeah. I think we're good. Wash it down. I remember my first time dipping. I was a teenager at work. Oh, I threw up my first time. Does anybody not throw up their first time? You know, because when was your first time? The first time I put a little bit of Copenhagen in my mouth, I was probably 9. You know, I actually remember who it would have been too. Kurt. It's my uncle. He's a logger. It's got me spinning a little bit. Man. Now pop a Benadryl and spend the night with that. Oh, man. Been watching Funker live for a couple of years. Just picked up on Broken Arrow again. Found you here randomly. Thanks for the dude, thanks for swinging by, man. Yeah, this stream predates my Funker work for a long while. Yeah, I was streaming here long before. Here, well, it was technically Twitch before this. But thanks for finding your way here. Tons of my friends dipped in high school. So gross. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I smoked, dipped. You know, so the thing is the gas station near me used to keep all of their Black and Milds in the aisle, and they would you just leave a 5 on the counter, and you could just walk out with a pack of Black and Milds. Oh, spit it out. It'll come out. Yeah, I mean, it's either going to come out forcefully or I'm going to spit it out. I'm from West Virginia, Skull Wintergreen at 15. 15 was your first time, though? Yeah, it's pretty late. You probably knew at that point not to swallow it. All right, it's coming out. It's coming out, folks. Oh, man. Let's fire up Broken Arrow and get a couple games of that in. There's a new DLC that I've played a couple games in, but I don't know enough about how to play it. How to play... how to play the new factions. Funker stream this week. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, it just depends because This week, I am back on the road by the weekend. And this series of trips is going to be quite long. So I've got I've got a bunch. All this new content's going to hit like all at once, right? The new show. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm doing with the Pepperbox guys. They're going to be involved a little bit in the new show. Then I've got KRG Extreme. Give me a second. Woof. Then I've got KRG Extreme. Then I've got another American Marksman thing after that. So, you know, all this travel with the disparate projects, and we're actually launching another project under the Funker 530 crew as well. It's not really a content, it's a video platform, a new video platform, specifically for outdoors and hunting, shooting type footage, but raw in the same way. So not necessarily creator type stuff like, oh look, all these creators are moving their stuff. No, it's all raw footage, right? All submission based stuff like that. Oh man. Tituni Sarts. T2 neat sarts. Finally got a day off for once. I'll be able to hang out to the end of the stream. Feels nice. Yeah. Salivating yet? Boys. Yeah, that was a bit much. I feel like I need water. I'm gonna make a glass of. I'll get queued up here, and I'm gonna get some water. What are you doing? Hey, bud. No. All right, yeah, Skalovsk. All right, we're gonna do. I made this Baltic Marines deck. What am I listening to? And I give up forever to touch you. Oh man. Yeah, Jeff was trying to take the AT4 outside and play with it or something. Oh. I don't feel good. I'm gonna sit down. I love Jeff. Here's puppy Jeff. More like horse Jeff. Right, no, yeah. Yeah, it got him. Yeah, it did. It's a bit much. All right, I think I want to. I don't know if I want to play mid. I feel like infantry is just not doing it. I think I'm gonna play C. Use the Osprey and push up. Nope. Push these guys up and then. Oof. Mm. Yeah, anyway, I got a we're good now. Yeah, we'll be fine. I got a lot of travel coming up. Once again, like I mentioned on the last Funker show. The plan is to still have it as long as I can get packed up, because I got to pack up not just for this one, but I got to pre-stage all the packing for it's essentially like weeks. Really. All right, Hornet.
Nap of the Earth flight. Inbound. Flying the coordinates.
I gotta run a little bit of a screen here. Yikes, dude.
Moving under radars.
Oh man.
Osprey at your command.
I need to drop off right there. Get out of there! Oh no! Drop him off, dude! Oh, you piece of shit, Osprey. What are you fucking waiting for? Did you get your license at Costco? Fine. Uh-oh.
Keep driving. Moving there now.
Not good. He spit it out? Yeah, I spit it out. Yeah. Shoot that guy. Forgot which one has cluster. I don't remember. Rough start, yeah. Yep, not good. I'm trying to build a few points here, but I need to push infantry in.
Copy. Relocating. Roger.
There's something here.
Air defense at your disposal, sir. Already there. Me upaligume.
Yeah, I don't have much I can fight that with.
Armored transport, standing by.
And my raiders are gonna get worked.
Someone ask for a ride? Raiders here. Troop transport taking fire. Keep driving. Someone call for a cab? Marine Raiders, we're in combat. Personal carrier here. Personal carrier engaged in combat. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Raiders engaged in combat. With the Marine, always a Marine. Double dogs here.
Come on, Marines! Well, that's not good. Got a chopper inbound. Might be able to deal with him.
Marines in combat, awaiting command. Armored transport reporting in. AH-1 reporting in. Heading there. Lab ready for combat. Personal carrier ready. Marines here, we are engaged.
I'm trying my best not to feed right now, but all right, Marines, you gotta do it. What's up, Redbeard?
Troop transport reporting in. Armored transport ready.
There we go. There we go. Let's get a vehicle pushed up to a crossroads here. Hello, Viper? What are you doing? Do your job, please. Only have 2 sidewinders for that Viper.
Lab here. We're combat
The
ready.
LAV pushed up.
Viper is combat ready. Troop transport standing by.
What's up, Z-Cred? I need some support pushed up. Ah. 3K should be enough. I also need to start pushing this. Sealing that off.
Viper awaiting mission.
Alright, Marines.
Ready for duty. Move your asses, maggots! The Viper is in the air. Marines, at your orders, sir. Pedal to the metal. Marines! Troop transport ready. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Air defense standing by. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Osprey awaiting mission.
Marines, at
Hurry
your
up.
command, sir. Roger. We're on the move.
Yeah, so this guy basically just fucked this area.
Troop transport standing by. U.S. Marine ready for combat. Someone asked for a ride? Good copy. Next waypoint received. Troop transport reporting in. Maximum power. Armored transport reporting in.
Right up the gut!
Carrier ready. AH-1 standing by. Keda liiguttame. Selge, liigume. Marines here, we're under fire! Armored transport, ready. Inland Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Hit the gas, driver. Hit it!
This needs to really be me. So maybe once I support... Oh, no. Once I support this a little bit more, actually. We should push... What the fuck is this? Go fuck that dude up. I'm gonna leave a team of Marines here with him.
Standing by. Punch it, full speed.
Yeah, like this guy's on the right side of the airstrip all by his fucking lonesome at the moment.
Air defense here.
You go.
Copy. Relocating.
Alright. Let's get... I'm gonna push up a trophy. And then I'll get some infantry support. I'll put a javelin up on this. This is a ridge, isn't it? Yeah, tow. Yeah, we'll just push them over.
Get us the fuck out of here! Marines in combat! What are your orders?
Ah!
Marines in combat! Send your orders!
I don't know what they got hit by. Coming solo for play solo against AI in skirmish mode. I found the Baltic force kind of meh. Dude, I've played about 3 multiplayer games with them, and I've got the exact same feeling, dude. Seriously, like... Alright, give me... They're getting worked. I'm gonna push this M1 back into the tree line here.
Armored is rolling out. Growing machine, I got them,
It's kind of exposing my javelin and my... I'd like to get that... You know what? Oh no! You missed! You suck! Let's sacrifice the Humvee. See if I can't. Hello. Cut inside. Get out of there. Whoops. Open up, 50. So we'll push a Leopard up here. Get another tank pushed up to here. I need to get that LAV. Did that LAV die?
Heavy armor in combat.
Wow, you missed? Suck.
Sniper command close us. Marine standing by.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Standing by.
These guys doing up there? I need these guys to not be over here.
Anti-tank team engaged in combat. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Still got AT-4s, Marines.
Who knew you'd do PT? Marines in combat.
Need to get some fucking air up.
Moving out.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Get some artillery in. Some anti-air. Back out. Get out of there.
Marines at your command, sir. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Screen mij, had ik nog no login. Screen extra. Double dogs here.
You gone.
Smops met in trapie, bitwars net trapies. All ass. Пряша спеса мусугнеме. Вожуем. Разом з'єднав вісу. Driver, move forward.
Where are my other tanks at? Here we go.
Чатангас на таксі. Йодами народа таташка.
I also find it to be a little bit lacking in the recce.
Жвальгіво порядка йдете. U.S. Marine! Hoorah! Anti-aircraft here, at your command.
See if anybody's home in there. Where'd that Jagaris? There they are. These are clusters.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat.
Anybody home?
Marines,
Run. Trophy. I'm gonna push the HC up to here.
combat ready. Pedal to the metal.
I guess the far left folded.
Артиллерия чат. Тиксли галерии без спрашиваю.
Oh. Well, I guess he pushed out harms. I didn't hear him.
Кикимо екіпажу спаренклес. Вираз мусоранкуса. Керомен от мусу печу.
YouTube took out a Funker 530 stream for saying that Rand had it coming. No, they took it out because, well, according to the YouTube statement, they took the stream down because their automated system said I touched a gun.
Егері чат, поки там сосисакивает. Местилус, коннеріке бути версіємс.
I need to push up a little bit of recce on the right, on the... Well, I'm gonna try to get some recon pushed up into here.
Смугерти, там пішли.
These guys, for all intents and purposes, should be pretty fucking good, but they fold. Like, as soon as they take contact, they just fucking fold like a lawn chair, dude.
Marines, at your orders, sir.
I'd like to push up some more raiders. Just to have them up here.
Roger, moving out. Ей, двори, лавки високі. Джен,
See if I can support against those choppers. What is happening over here?
U.S. Marines, ready for duty.
How far is that? Start moving Ricky up through these wood lines, see how close I can get. Oh, bro, fucking hello, bud. Did you not see him? Are you guys fucking blind? You're the worst recce I've ever fucking seen, dude. Fucking trophies.
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Heavy armor is on the field. Moving to shooting position.
It's got a great fire rate. Oh, yeah, that's why. There it is. Got his ass. Okay, well, this guy's getting... Let's get more vehicles pushed up, I guess. We'll punch a leopard out here pretty far. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Okay, bud. And the CV90s suck. They shouldn't, because it's a really good fucking vehicle. Are you guys still able to do live streams, or is that dead in the water? It's probably still available. There isn't any... I intend to go live Friday right now. Alright, we've got a good little thing going on here. I'd like to get my NASAM. Yeah, we can. Put that right in the middle there. Fuck it. See what we can find. Punching it through here with the wolf. Yeah, absolutely. Go fuck that dude up. No, actually, just do what I told you to do in the first place. You know what? About to send the M1 and A1 right up the gut here. Things are about to get weird. Saturate that. Uh-oh. You miss!
Driver, move out.
Where are those coming? Those are gonna fuck me up. Boo! Nate Sams, what are you doing? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gone. How's my LAV still up? Come on, get out of there.
Awaiting commands. Get those tracks moving.
These are the worst clusters I've ever seen. Come on, move. What are you waiting for? Can you not shoot him? Oh. Line of sight problems. I'm about to cause a fucking ruckus with this HC that's pushing up here. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Cut left. Cut left. You miss. What? Yep. Rip. Well, they're picking off my tanks. I got another HC pushing up, which is good. Oh no. It would be neat if they would add a European force in the game. Yeah, the best they have is the Baltics that they just added. Bing bong. Oh, come on. Yeah, that whole left flank has folded. Uh-oh. There went the NASAMs. I got a hotkey the fucking radars. Oh, I still have a leopard. Okay. I wonder how far up I can get these guys. Jageris? Jageris? Come on. Hello? See what I mean? They just... I mean, they do great. They've got the Carl G's. So they do great against, like, vehicles and stuff. Alright, fine. I'll just fucking push Marines up there. There's no leopard. Uh-oh. Oh no. I have got to keep some anti-air up here.
Roger. We're on the move.
What happened?
Anti-tank team standing by. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Abrams here. We're combat ready. Abrams engaged in combat.
I think I smoked out my fucking toe.
Heavy cav engaged. Smoke screen. Anti-armor here. Quickly now.
I am thinning out
And move
up front here.
Let's run them over.
Tell that to the Marines.
Moving out.
I really want to take F. It's just sitting there, and they're heavy pushing over here. I feel like he's really just occupying me on the right. Oh. Out in high country, everybody knows.
AT specialists at your disposal. AT specialists here. Go ahead.
Okay, just keep on keeping on.
Sniper ready. Screen him.
What are you fucking doing?
Air defense here. Armored transport reporting in.
I wonder if I could bebop all the way across the runway here. You know what I could do? I could take that KC-130 and I could just drop, you know, a bunch of raiders in these shitty fucking recon. I remote anti-air. I need you guys to push up here.
Armored transport ready. Move the fuck out, full speed.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good. Not good. That's coming here.
Anti-tank team.
Everybody fucking move! Oh. Why you do that?
Personal carrier ready. Marines engaged in combat. Punch it, full speed. Marines
What are you
taking
fuck?
fire.
Get out of the fire!
Move in there. Secure that building.
What are you waiting for?
Transport here. We're engaged.
Minimal range? Oh. Don't run away, that's dumb. What?
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go.
I keep forgetting about that. Pepperbox Discord notified. Expect some plops and pepperbacks to show up. Oh, jeez, dude. Well, most people are watching on YouTube right now. Hey, friends. It's just me being a nerd. What's up, Jaws? Sorry, my daughter was asking me what I wanted from Taco Bell. Let's push up some air here. Yep. Just what I thought. Do I not have... Yeah, get out of here. Alright, maybe they're kind of good. Alright, Marines, push into the city. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I want that. It's time for a ruckus. What? No. I'm not fucking surrendering. Are you out of your mind?
Go get him. What is this idiot doing?
What are you doing, bud? Jeff! Jeff! Alright, 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 alright. Oh, what an idiot. Oh no! He's just barking at nothing. Like, there isn't even anything out there to bark at.
Marines at your command, sir.
No, I need... Don't waste all the Carl G, dude.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Marines at your orders, sir. Establish a base of fire in that building.
Alright, Marines, take on the tank.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Don't worry, there's a trophy here to help you out. Boom, boom. Nice. Ruckus. No, come back, come back. Oh, God.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go.
Bono, what's up with Funker Live? What do you mean? I'm on nearly like perpetual travel right now, bud. Like, I'm home for a week and then I go back on the road for the other TV show, for American Marksman. Just a ton of travel. Oh, I forgot I had Raiders. Yeah, get out of here. Jefferson, you're upsetting my dogs. Was he? Could your dogs hear that?
M1 Abrams here. We're in combat.
I don't have any supplies up here. Pushing up more vehicles. Give me 2 leopards. 2 kitty cat. And then I need some air defense. And I need some of this. Makes your nips hard. That's well, that's interesting. Are you shooting at my tank with your 50 cal? Well, they do have Go get him, Raiders! Oof, that hurt. Bunch of Marines just came in there and played tummy sticks. What's up, Jaws? It's always nice seeing you pop in on the Pepperbox Discord and chat with folks. Dude, I mean... it's my only opportunity. I look at it this way. It's my only opportunity to be somewhat social with people, because if we were all in a room together, I'd be staring at you all weird from the back of the room. So... you missed. You suck. Oh, well. Rip. Looks like that nuke missed. Yeah, he didn't do so good.
Lab ready.
Where are my tanks? Didn't I order a bunch of tanks? There they are. Leopard's bringing up the rear as usual. Uh-oh. No.
Smoke deployed.
What about more Marine butt stuff? Oh, yeah.
What are you
Out
waiting
in the
for?
high country, everybody knows. Let's push these guys up. I should have enough air defense. Oh, I've got another tank right here. You're not getting through here, bud. Like, these three dudes over here, I don't know what they're doing. Please fucking shoot the Spetsnaz. Should I put the 50 back in? The 50 milligram? I'm gonna just keep pushing this line up. I got a team of Marines holding these 2 points. I need more infantry pushed up. I don't have enough infantry in this, and I'm not even using like my good anti-infantry shit. Like, what am I doing? Yeah. Hello? Where are you going? Oh. I'd actually like to put them on the point. That tow needs a swapping out with this one. I'll push him back here, see if I can't get some supplies up to him. Oh, come on. I've got a ton of fucking LAVs just sitting here, not doing anything. Hide.
Armored transport under fire. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you?
He's gonna airdrop onto the point. Yep. There we went.
Armored transport engaged in combat.
Open up! Fuck.
Personal carrier ready.
Well, we got our ass kicked, so... Why is the Delta team all the way out there? I don't know. I have no fucking idea what that guy was doing. That was stupid. Like big dumb. All right, I want to have one more drink. Should it be the Irish? Or should I have a bourbon? This will probably be one of the last chances I get to have a little bit of that. Huh? How them 50s? Oh my god, dude. I had to spit it out, bud. Yeah. It got me pretty good. I think I was good for about 10 minutes. I was okay for like 10 minutes, and then it was a bit much. Save the Irish? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna pour a bourbon. Let's stand back up. Have some Mad Dog. Like 2020? Oof. Turn music back on. I've been getting copyright strikes on the YouTube channel, but so far it's been fine on Twitch and everything. Understanding that most folks watch on YouTube. Or come hang out with me. I'm obsessed with this song. Forgot my drink. Okay. Hey, wait, pants? Yeah, I was at Little had a soccer game right before the stream tonight, so I walked in the house and fired up the stream basically. Let that baby age until it's time. Well, I mean, it's done aging. It's not going to age anymore in the bottle. It's like kind of a misconception. All of its aging is done, and that's done in barrels. Apparently, Ukraine is captured and is holding Russian positions using only ground drones. Yeah, you can't do that. It's not possible to do that until people are there. You haven't held. So there's a guy that I recommend people follow if you don't. Ryan O'Leary, the former commander of Chosen Company, and he and I share the same opinion. You can put those drones there to temporarily hold an area, UGVs, stuff like that, but you can't actually hold that ground that way. Because you got to change belts, you got to change batteries, they're not, that's not, it's kind of a gray area now. You know what I mean? I get what people are saying, like they took the position and cleared it of Russians. But it's not quite the same. It's not truly your ground until it is occupied ground, right? If only they let you mix and match. Wow. Elijah tastes a lot different after that Irish. It does. Wow, wow, wow. And I like Elijah. That's my jam. That's what's in here now. We're queued up for another. Hey, Jeff. Supplementary, not a replacement for infantry. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, so you're not really holding that ground until you're holding it. You know what I mean? Because again, you got... Then again, there's also a similar argument to be made where, you know, you have to feed your infantry, you have to resupply it, stuff like that. Right? Here's the thing. We have 3 more years until the war against Skynet starts. Think about that. So, the big war is in 2029. Go back and watch the movie. 2029. Oh, I guess the miss is cold. Like 20 minutes ago, too. We're just gonna play with one of my other decks. We're gonna play Armored Rangers. I miss the days, I miss early Twitch days. So back like 2019, streaming 2019, you know, I was just playing PUBG, game after game of PUBG, which was always a fun game to stream. The only game that has been as fun to stream, like, I don't know, man. Maybe Tarkov, when I was streaming Tarkov full time. That was a lot of fun. What do I want to I'm gonna run G. No, I don't want to be on the far edge, dude. Don't put me on the... Alright, good. Yeah, I like playing G, anyway. Push out air. Give me soar with... Couple Rangers, Cav Scouts, Special Tactics team. And I'm going to drop them off right there. And I'm going to push up supplies to here. Can't quite get Reki out yet. Problem with AI is that it's so resource hungry, it wouldn't be able to sustain itself, or AI robots that are all connected. Well, I think it's a problem. So.
Roger, flying there.
Chinook, reporting in.
Stealth jet ready. Turning to new heading.
Nice. I need you to hit the Venoms. Let's hit the Venoms. Don't let them unload. There we go. There's one. Oh no, you are just all up in their fucking guts, bud. All right. What a badass.
Chinook, at your command.
Shut up and let's go. Check.
Your F-35 did more. Dude, Panther tore it up. I think I've got another. No, I only have one. Oh, because I have a nuke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna nuke H at some point. Yeah, and just kind of give it a good old shellacking. Come on.
Rangers lead the way.
I'm gonna push my Rangers into the Into the trees. They're in the trees.
Little Bird is mission ready.
Nice.
Scout team at your command.
Need to get probably some cav up in this building. So I like these little birds with the optronic upgrades because you kind of just, it's a really cheap recon, right? 1750.
Rangers ready for combat. I want a base of fire in that building. Check that building.
Except V3 trophy, and I'm gonna basically stash him there. See, look, just kind of free real estate right now.
Little Bird. Heading there. Artillery relocating. Little Bird at your command. Scout team here. Go ahead. Troop transport reporting in. MLRS ready. Send fire mission. Providing direct fire.
Push a pack 3 way up.
Moving there now.
I don't have enough coverage of this. There we go. Boop.
Little Bird ready.
Oh, fuck you.
Moving as ordered. Rocket artillery at your command, sir.
What you doing, Jeff? Oh, he's trying to catch a moth. There's a moth in the house.
Already there. Your eyes and ears, sir.
I love playing Rangers because you can just fucking little bird them all over the place. Or use the Silent Hawks. Easy button. I think I'm gonna push two Ranger teams up. I need to get some anti-air moved a little bit closer to the point though. Hello? There we go.
Special reconnaissance here. Little Bird here. Armored transport. Ready.
Changed my mind. Just go and re-arm that.
Reporting in. Direct fire on my mark. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Heavy cav is on the field.
And there's nobody fucking there. All right, Rangers.
Is not a Ranger word. Rangers at
You're
your
gonna
command,
need my
sir.
Rangers. Drop a nuke. I don't know where everybody is. So let's send a Reaper all the way out there.
New trajectory set.
Little Bird reporting in. The Night Stalkers are in the air.
Interesting.
Little bird, awaiting mission.
He's bringing a party in. Time to hunt.
Rangers standing by.
Two force recon and all right.
Rangers here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you going? Get in here.
Rangers lead the way. They won't
Come
hear
home.
us coming. Little bird is mission ready.
These guys can't even see him.
Combat. What are your orders?
There we go. Those Rangers are gonna have a tough time. Oh, yikes.
Little bird reporting in. Don't fire unless fired upon. Copy. Little bird here. Heavy armor is on the field.
Well, that gave him hell.
Rangers in combat.
Even though based on gear, I feel like the Rangers should fare better than they do close quarters.
Rocket artillery at your orders, sir.
Okay,
Roger, moving to next waypoint.
I'm gonna level that little spot there.
Target marked, direct fire.
Already pushing back out of it. What happened to... Oh. Here you go.
My man.
Eric. 52 months, buddy. Thanks, man. Here you go. Here you go. Oh.
Departing.
All right. We get a big enough infantry push here in the war pigs. Let's do this.
Logi here, send traffic. Power up, for fuck's sake!
No,
Need
one of
supplies?
you come over here.
Detachment Delta, standing by. Like a rocket sled on rails.
50 milligrams Zins. Yeah. Yeah, we gave it a go earlier. It was an interesting time.
Delta Force, ready.
All right.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Who called
All
the
right, I got a
Guardian
Moz
Angel?
team in here I can push up.
Get your gear, we're moving out. We're not afraid of the distance.
Wow, that was terrible.
Heavy cavalry ready for action. Solid copy, moving out.
Chinook, standing by.
There isn't really a great fucking spot
Scout team standing by.
to cover the... I mean, I guess that, maybe.
Delta Force, we're in combat. Movement. Delta here, send traffic.
I got scout snipers on my right. he's lasing me. Yeah, they're toast.
Detachment Delta, ready.
Engage, Delta.
Silent professional. Moving. Smoke screen deployed.
Oh no, what the fuck is going on over here?
Mobile
Fine.
artillery ready. Send mission. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Copy. We take that building. Detachment Delta.
Smoke! Get out of there! The last guy. Oh, yikes.
Popping smoke.
Whole right side is gone now. There's nobody holding mid.
Comanche here.
What are you guys waiting for? Get into the fucking building. Uh-oh. There's a bunch of fucking Marines in there. There's a ton of Marines in there!
Comanche ready.
Fuck it! Songs will be written about this sacrifice. Holy shit.
Artillery ready, sir. Are we in the Batcopter? The little bird is in the air. Heavy cow ready to rumble.
Get out of there. What's up, King? You ready to foot race or what, bud? Snow ox. How those Spanish Zins do? Dude, I almost threw up. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it tore me up. Alright.
New flight path
Refit.
set.
Race war? Yeah. Sir. Yes. Yes. 100%. Yeah, without a doubt. Just so you guys know, most people are probably watching on YouTube for me, by the way. We've been streaming on YouTube for quite a few years. So if you see me talking to folks, it's probably there. Oh. I got an idea.
Special tactics team ready. New bearing set. Stealth bomber standing by. Holy shit. Nuclear strike order confirmed.
Oh no. They gone. Okay, so let's now send up to Rangers. Delta.
Put that hammer down.
Give me
Ain't gonna pay no toll
Moz
this time.
team.
10-4, we're moving.
And then give me Special Tactics team. All pushed up.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
You can't park there. Off limits.
Artillery standing by.
Alright, and then we're just gonna blow that area up too.
Comanche at your command.
I see this guy's still holding down the right side. Good job, bud.
The Air Force is on the ground. 75th at your orders. En route to target location. Rock up, we're moving.
It's like free targets. is this guy? What are these? Oh no. Get out of there.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir.
Comanche ready.
Troop transport ready.
Oh, now they're gonna do the surrender meta. That's so gay.
Recon vehicle is good to go. Fly truck ready to transport.
No. Quit being bitches. There's this surrender problem in this game where people are losing. And they just start surrendering. Like, why waste my time if I'm gonna lose? Like, quit being a punk, dude.
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
This isn't, these aren't even my pieces. Run. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are just standing around. Alright. So let's position these guys. Let's get a little spicy.
Rangers ready for action.
It's gonna be feeding a bit.
Go ahead. Squad, move out.
But I haven't even like pushed out a SHORAD or anything. We're gonna push a SHORAD over to the right there.
Roger, moving out.
Fucking Nighthawk. Oh my goodness.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
HLC's running this fucking Patriot system here. Just throwing it, dude. Your res is crazy? What does that mean? Is that good? Or,
My man!
Oh, my resolution. Is it like high? Well, thank you. Like big, girthy, thick?
Comanche is mission ready. Comanche.
Push a Comanche over here.
Comanche reporting
Push a
in.
Comanche over there. I'm gonna push up more vehicles and M1A2 over this way. This game looks different. I love this game. Strategy focused. Boop. Boop.
Comanche standing by. Flight plan confirmed.
Proceeding to the next base of fire.
Hello.
Anti-aircraft here.
Even more.
What are you waiting for? Drive!
I'm gonna hit that.
MLRS ready to fire. Engaging targets with direct fire.
He's gonna have to drive really far to hit that.
Defense ready for action.
Alright. Still have supplies here.
75th Ranger at your
Javelin
command.
could use a refit.
Rangers lead the way.
These javelins as well. Okay, not too far, trophy.
Armed up and ready
Relax.
to go. Armored moving out.
Just have your camera lean back. That's why it looks different. Does it? What do you mean? Is it like bad? I don't even know what you're. I hope it's a good thing. Your boy Bert. Oh, in game. Oh. I got excited that you were kind of being like, hey, you look good today, bro. But it's not. If not, it's fine. It's just. I'll go full screen on the game. It's fine. Shoot him!
Rangers engaged in combat.
It's funny. It's spelled just like escape.
Rangers standing by.
Can you guys hear
Heavy weapons
Jeff?
ready.
Motherfucker's going crazy.
Rangers standing by.
It's just an HC. Oh, that's gonna hit too. Oh yeah, buddy. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him build up a bunch of vehicles and shit to take this, and then I'm gonna nuke it again. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. I got a couple J-dams. I got a J-dam. I'll drop a J-dam on him.
Changing course.
Hold this.
Rolling on the target area. Coming around now.
There goes a harm. There goes another harm. And there went a J-dam.
Back to Texaco.
Alright, we got a bunch of shit in here. Do I have artillery? Dude, I've got pallies. Why haven't I haven't even pushed my pallies out yet.
Driving to coordinates.
Hey, where'd my shore red go? A little bit, not bad. Oh, thanks. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, thanks for being here. First of all, you could have spent this time of night anywhere, you know, watching TV or something. You're hanging out here with me, but most people are probably hanging out over on YouTube at the moment. And when I say most people, I have no idea how many that is, but that's where I spend most of my stream time.
Scouts here.
Started multi-streaming about a year ago.
Heavy armor is on the field.
Twitch is where it all started back in 2018, 2019, but I moved off of Twitch for
Artillery at your command, sir.
culture reasons.
Providing direct fire.
Stop shooting me. You're shooting me, and I don't like that. No, pussy. Another 270 out here. Oh, bitches. Twitch stream looks good. Yeah, it's a little bit high of a bit rate to be on Twitch, but it is what it is. I want that shit play. And let me know if it's your first time here, hanging out with me. I've been streaming since 2018, something like that. Used to do it full time. Now I have just too many different projects that I work on to stream full time. But primarily, what we do here is I don't take a whole lot of money from streaming. We use it to raise money. So if you run the command in the Twitch or in the YouTube chat, !donate.
My man.
Okay. !donate. That's going to give you a link to our donor drive with Regiment. Now, we recently moved over to Regiment from another organization. Essentially, we raise money to build custom gaming PCs. So we've done about $70,000 worth of those over the years. I'd say most of that came from when I moved to Facebook gaming, but carried it through over to YouTube. Anyway, that's what we focus on here. My first time here, Mr. Skivvy. Well, thanks for hanging out a bit, man. Most of you guys coming from Pepperbox? Is that what I understand? What, did like a notification go out to Pepperbox? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Or something. I don't know. Bitrate isn't noticeable with Broken Arrow. Well, it's a little bit. So I used to stream 1440p over on YouTube. That was what the YouTube stream was. And then when I started multi-streaming, not all of the streaming services allow 1440. So I had to drop it to 1080p. And when I dropped it to 1080p, of course, I dropped the bitrate down to like 8K, but it was like a 14K bitrate, something like that, over on YouTube for a little while. He paints, Chad. He has an affinity for flower vases. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pottery. I like to mold the pottery, though. Slowly. Right? It's your first time. Yeah, I've never seen you before, Axel. Probably got enough time for like one more. We can also try one more 50. I do need to check in on X, though. I announced a partnership today. See if there's anything fun to take a look at. Yeah. I'll just give you guys what I see. Oh, this shit's actually good, by the way. I don't have any. I've met with these guys, but it's pretty good. This better not be crypto shit. Oh, I don't have chat. Let me get chat up over here. Dream on with that ammo shit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So, you remember that documentary I've been talking about that we're cutting together over on American Marksman? We're getting close to the first draft of it. That's kind of the slow nature of content on the American Marksman side right now. Is we rolled out a bunch of little videos from the Canada trip. I mean, there's a bunch more that still need to get into edit, but we had to put the team into go mode on the documentary, right? So the documentary it wasn't intended originally. We were just headed up to Canada to shoot, the Rockies trip, all that stuff, long range. And then when we got up there, we started to have conversations with people about like what their gun law, what's happening with their gun laws and stuff. And we realized, why don't we just kind of help people understand Canada's slide, right? So from a Canadian perspective, we ended up getting the CCFR, the Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights, involved to get a real understanding of their gun rights space. But we also brought up the National Association for Gun Rights, the organization that I'm a part of, and like got them together. It's actually gonna be really insightful. It'll help people understand so most people don't really pay attention to this, but the United States is really only about 15 years, 20 years or so behind the changes that Canada implements for guns. Like if you go back and you kind of follow that, we do follow along behind that. Like culturally speaking, it does make its way here. So what we're doing is we essentially went and we talked to business owners, we talked to instructors, we talked to regular people on the street about exactly how this happened and the different pieces. We even got with some of their YouTubers like Ian Runkle. I published a lot of those interviews in full way ahead of time. But what we're doing is we're taking all of that footage and piecing together, or at least doing our best to, this kind of documentary that from a Canadian's perspective, it's time to shit or get off the pot. But from an American's perspective, it's a little bit more cautionary, right? Like, pay attention, all these people that say, we're not coming for your guns, but, well, they are. I mean, that's just frankly exactly what's happening. So that's kind of the delay. I mean, there's enough content on the American Marksman side to edit together for, I don't know, like half a year, 2-3 videos a month kind of stuff. Because then I've got the funker content in shit that I've always got to work on. I've got that new television show I'm trying to film right now. I can only imagine how beautiful the scenery was up there. Yeah, I mean, I can show you. We opened the stream with a lot of it. I mean, this is some of our best footage. What's up, Dimensions? Look at that. Imagine just having the chance, the opportunity to sit and just send something that way. All right, right? You just kind of see what happens. You know what I mean? Jeff. I've gotten the chance to do this each of the last 2 years. And this is Funker running the drone. Like the Funker 530 himself. Just a beautiful place. Yeah, we shot the side of this mountain. You know, you got to pick rocks. You just pick a rock. So these shots are. I actually got some feedback from Twitter, and it's good feedback. You know, we did our best, and people were like, "You need to do a better job showing the target." You're looking at the target right now. The target is right here. That's what we're aiming at. And if you haven't seen this video is fucking criminally underviewed right now. If you haven't seen this video, it's on my Twitter, it's on the American Marksman YouTube, it's on Pepperbox. I take you into each of these shots, right? Maybe not technically. The intent wasn't to be a technical breakdown of that shot. It was more experiential, right? So that's Rob on the gun. And I'm aiming at this, and that is 2,800 meters. It's not my furthest. My furthest is technically 2,970. What's that, like 1,000 meter plus? Yeah, is this like 3,200 something yards? We were aiming at this rock. Those are my impacts. And when you're seeing impacts like that in front of or behind and in front of, that's extreme spread you're dealing with. You'll notice that there's not a whole left to right dispersion, right? So the last one was here, then you had one like here-ish, then you got one here. Not a whole lot of left to right, but a whole lot of short and far. That's extreme spread with your ammo. Now that extreme spread is variances in everything from the load to the charge, or excuse me, the bullet, the charge, like seat depth. Just really, there's 1,000 variables that can go into that. Looks like you're just scaring the fish to me. Yeah, well, give me a second. See, I mean, that, thinking about the inbound trajectory of that one skimmed the top of that. I don't know why that shot's in there. That's an earlier shot. Impact there. Impact here. Those are both impacts. That rock is 24 inches wide. Yeah, amazing experience. Thank you, lovely. It took 40 minutes to get Taco Bell? Oh my god. No, definitely not in the fridge. I mean, I'm almost done. I'm not eating Taco Bell on the stream. I'll be two-handing a taco or something. People get weird. How far were you? Yeah, so if you go to the American Marksman YouTube, I explain all of that in this video, and it is the best video that I have ever been a part of producing and putting out. It's a good song, but I don't want it to play right now. So it's this video. And again, I'm pushing this right now because there are an inordinate amount of people, of really amazing people that were really heavily involved in producing this.
Through and into these Rockies. And they did so with essentially
Should be 1440 as well.
less stuff
Yeah.
than we brought up here.
Well, there, 3,149 yards to that target. And you can see our firing position from here. Right? Our firing position is up here. But then I take you out to 4,000. 3,622 meters. You can do that, right? And they just said, just get up there and...
You could do it.
In our helicopter...
Pretend to be somebody else.
Just fucking asshole. You can do it, just pretend to be somebody else.
Yeah, just...
And that one, those are going into the river there.
1.6 left. 1.6.
So when the Funker streams aren't happening, it's because we're producing this stuff.
Stand by.
Send it.
That's 338 Lapua.
Same correction. 1.6 left.
For some of these shots, it's kind of hard. It's difficult to do in post-production, but for some of these shots, we actually included the time of flight.
It's really difficult to place into words what you're looking at here. Cameras can't do it justice. We're going to do our best, but until you're here and you smell it, and you feel the wind, and you hear it, you can hear it. To you, it sounds like nothing, but it's very difficult to describe what being out in a place like this does for you.
It's a 375 Chi-Tech. That's not Will. So let me talk about these people. These are amazing fucking people. That guy's a dickhead. That's Chris. So a lot of the like hand cam stuff, Chris kind of operated as DP, director of photography. He basically set up all the shots. A lot of the early commentary, the really funny shit, that's Chris. He runs all of the social media for the National Association for Gun Rights as well. So he's on my KRG 7PRC. So Chris Cooper, he's got a Twitter. Fantastic follow. One of the smartest dudes I've ever met in my life, too. That's Scott. That's Funker. Funker is a hell of a shooter himself. He reloads. He's got his KRG 7PRC. That's CJ, another one of the videographers. He works for AT3 Tactical. He does a lot of their social media stuff with Josh Brooks, one of our Funker team members. That's Rod Giltaca. He runs the Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights. He's shooting my Budget 308 that I did a video on Pepperbox for. I broke down this whole video, or this whole rifle, and how I took an old Remington 700 and turned it into kind of, I wouldn't say a budget build, but how I would have gone about long range for the first time. That dude's a dick. That's Taylor Rhodes. Taylor is the communications director, soon to be with a promotion of the National Association for Gun Rights, a friend, one of my probably closest friends. The giant motherfucker. He's like almost 7 foot. Like, that's a 6.5 Creedmoor with like a 26-inch barrel, and it looks like he's holding a fucking 22. That's Josh and Will. Probably the people that I work with the most every day. Josh Brooks. He is former Marine 0331 machine gunner. Purple Heart recipient. Will, behind him, is a former mortarman on 11 Charlie. Will is everybody's favorite. Just putting that out there. Both of them are writers at Funker. Once again, dickhead. And this is Rob and Maury. No, well, that's Ronnie. That's Rob and Maury. They are former Canadian snipers. Rob set the world record in 2002 for the longest kill in combat. It's then been broken. That's my ass. Maury and Rob. Anyway, yeah, criminally underrated video in my opinion. And it's largely because each person that I included, that I mentioned there, and in addition to a ton of other people, I've got to do my best to make sure people see their work, man. Like, it's such a sick video, you know. Oh, and our pilot, Kyle, he has over 20,000 hours. Imagine having 20,000 hours in something. Anything. There was one point in the video that I put up on the chopper gunnery where we were sitting on the edge of the cliff at the end of the day, and one of us probably grabbed the back of Kyle's seat, like we just grabbed it and just, you know, barely touched it or something. And the chopper started leaning back over the cliff. Like we were going to fall off the cliff, and he just corrected it. You know, he just, a little nudge forward. Maury and I looked at each other, and we were like, I thought that was it, bud. I thought we were done. Oh, man. That was, but Kyle is a hell of a fucking pilot. So he actually got called away to support fighting Canadian wildfires. He a vet? Yeah. Yeah. He got called away to support fighting Canadian wildfires, which made us have to stay overnight up on top of the mountain. And none of us, I brought enough gear for that, but I brought it accidentally. Right? Like, I brought my sleeping bag and my full layered kit and stuff because it was a plan to stay overnight, then it wasn't, and I forgot that it wasn't. So I brought it, but a bunch of other people didn't. Yeah, what else? Who am I missing? CJ. Oh, and I mean, it's just a fucking hilarious video, too. Not this part. This part.
You think you could attach a butt plug to one of these?
That's, I believe, the intended purpose, but they like to upsell.
Yeah, exactly. It's always an add-on.
Yeah.
It's like Apple.
But the way it's actually produced is supposed to be like consecutive. Like, you watch the King of 2 Mile video, and then when we leave King of 2 Mile is when this one starts, and then this one starts and ends, and then technically it's supposed to be the chopper gunnery video, And then at the end of that one is the documentary that we're putting together. So, I mean, the team that it's the biggest production we've ever put together. And the more I talk about it is really just, again, to try and show people their work. They all came together around the idea to go up there and do that, and fucking killed it. Who is Big Spoon? I am always Little Spoon. Right? It's not because I'm short. I'm 5'10" and 195. But it's because I like being held. I don't think that's a problem. You know, it's okay if you do, because I don't think you can beat me up. So it's fine. Pretty big wildfire on Alligator Alley in Florida right now. Really? So one of the new TV show that I'm filming right now, we went down into the Everglades. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I've never been to the Everglades before. I've spent all my time in the mountains. You know, it's where I am now. It's where I always go. But I had never seen that before, and it's such a contradiction in ways, the Everglades. So, like, you're looking at it from the road, and you're like, wow, that's flat, ugly, and, you know, it's not something I want to be a part of. And then you get down into it, and it's like you're in a forest. It's really difficult to describe. You know, the vegetation that lines the Everglade waterways, it locks you in. Catch any pythons? No, they wouldn't let me touch the gator. I did. We were supposed to hunt python, but we didn't get a chance to do that. Shoot any lizards? No. No, I didn't. I can't give away too much. I'm not allowed to, like under contract, not allowed to talk too much about this project. We're only halfway done with it. But yeah, when everybody jumps in and they're like, hey, what's going on with the Funker streams? I'm on travel doing both of those projects right now. Everglades are the best part of Florida, the only real wild Florida left. Yeah. I mean, it was surreal. Yeah. We'll put it that way. But I can only share so much of the left and right of what exactly it is that we're doing out there. Like, I actually don't even know what the left and right boundaries are, so... But American Marksman is produced by the Funker team, the whole Funker team. So... I'll be honest. Like, one of the main problems that we have on the Funker side is YouTube. Like, that's been our biggest problem. Because we used to do these same types of videos. If you were to go to the Funker 530 YouTube, I want to show you guys something. You might not even know this. YouTube.com/Funker530. We used to do all of these productions on the Funker 530 YouTube. They are here in the Funker Travels. Like last year's Nordegg video, right here. You got behind the scenes at Range Day. When we got embedded with the 20th group down in Helene. The time I drove a Leopard tank. The time Scott and I competed in a 2-gun competition. The time I got bit by a fucking dog. Yeah, we used to publish this stuff on the Funker 530 YouTube, but we would put all of this time and energy into kind of showcasing the Funker team around the world doing what we've always done, and YouTube just does not... Since Funker's associated so much with combat footage, it just doesn't show it to anybody. Like, it doesn't show our subscriber base. So we started American Marksman to really be the basis for a lot of this stuff. And this is last year's video. So this is the first year we went up to the Rockies. This is
There's one fatal flaw in every lighter.
This was a hell of a
and nobody
trip.
talks about it. So we built one.
Getting embedded with the 20th group down there. Just raw footage, seeing the destruction, and yeah, I won't forget this trip. YouTube is super sensitive now. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other reason that, you know, I'm proud to be publishing on Pepperbox, man. And for those of you that don't have a Pepperbox membership, I've got way more content on Pepperbox under American Marksman than we do on our YouTube. Like the instructional on reading Mirage. Anyway. I don't do a very good job of like self-promotion, but I need to, especially for American Marksman, because there's like, I'm not the only guy doing it. You know, there's other people that are putting energy into it, you know. Like their work is going into it, and it's not just me. It's just a pain in the ass that there isn't a really good replacement. Yeah. It's hard to have one. So it's hard to incentivize creators for another platform, largely because there has to be it is what it is, right? Creating video, creating content. I don't like the word content creator because it devalues what the job is. There's a cost associated with that, right? So you have to be able to continue to do it and invest back into it like any other business. There aren't many platforms that offer a basis of monetization that allow you to continue to do that. Right? So everybody's like, put it on Rumble. And it's like, well, Rumble's, unless you are being paid by Rumble, the monetization is just not there. Right? The potential ROI is just not there. Frankly, it's not. Pepperbox has a really good model because it's membership based. And there's a lot of people that get turned off because of the membership basis. But that's why you don't get ads. That's why you don't get ad reads. This episode is brought to you by Jim's Haberdashery. You're not going to get any of that. It's a membership-based platform. You watch whatever you want. You're not going to get ads from it. You're not going to get brand integrations. I have a contract over there that says I'm not allowed to do that. Right? So there's no other platform that has the reach potential and the ROI for producing the content to be able to reinvest back into it. I mean, a good example, I just bought 2 extra new lenses. Right, each of those lenses was like another $800. We're moving to all anamorphic footage for anything outdoors. Right, that's the reinvestment back into the content to make better content to hopefully get more people interested in the content. And equipment doesn't make a story, but it helps to tell one. And there's no other platform that offers that. Pepperbox is pretty damn close. And it's because of the support of Pepperbox that I've been able to reinvest back into American Marksman. Is the Funker 530 website not profitable? Barely. Right? I mean, we could make it more profitable by opening up. So the way, I'll be honest, I run this part of 530 as its VP, and this is how it makes money, the ads that run on it. So we can make it more profitable by putting pop-up ads and by, you know, blasting out the email list to people, renting that out, by, you know, being invasive with the ads. Like, we don't run cookies either. We do not capture user data. We're very proud of that. It says on the app, if you go to the app store, it says does not capture user data. We're very, very proud of that. We could be more profitable by doing that. But what does that in turn do for your experience? That'd be dog shit. We always run a 5-second skip, no matter what. No matter, it does not matter what ad that you're watching, there will always be a 5-second skip. You'll never have to sit through a 30-second ad on Funker 530. If you are, something broke and I need to fix it. But no, not really. It keeps the lights on. I mean, there's over 15,000 individual combat footage clips on Funker 530. The hosting costs alone associated with that. From an expenditure perspective, I mean, there's only 5 people that work at Funker 530. Like, it's not a media conglomerate, and we're self-hosted, self-built. I like the website. Wait till you see the new one. Wait till you see the new one that is then going to get reverse applied. Let me see if I can find a way to show it to you without burning the URL. How many people are watching? Somebody tell me how many people are watching. I might burn the URL anyway. reason I watch. Yeah, so this new website that we're building, this new hosting platform that's going to be primarily for outdoors footage, the model here is going to be reverse applied to 530, and it's going to be just so much better. There are certain features. I didn't know you didn't collect. No, yeah. We don't do cookies, man. We don't do cookies. We don't do trackers. We don't do any of that shit. 34? All right, sick. That's not a problem at all. So here it is. The website is technically live right now. I'm not going to show you the URL. I'm sure if you were interested enough, you'd be able to find it. But it's all outdoors footage based, right? The only reason this stuff is up here is largely because it's our production. But there won't be a ton of creator content. It's all like if you wanted to see what a certain model optic looks like when it is actually used in the field, right? So here, a lot of it's thermals right now because we have a thermal partner that's uploading content for free. But even beyond thermals, it's like, here's a goose hunt using the following products. Here's, got some farmer shit. Some fishing, another goose hunt. Yeah. Well, I mean, any little bit of support is going to matter, right? Because ultimately, this is a video of a couple different things being used. Like, so say for instance, here's the use case, right? So everything has to have a use case. The use case for this is you're on the market for a new shotgun, right? And you want to see shotguns are bad. We'll just stick with optics. You're in the market thermal discount code with the partner. Yeah, we will have one eventually. You'll actually be able to generate score points by like watching things and commenting on things, and you'll get discounts from that. But say for instance you're in the market for a new thermal. You're like, I don't want to see some asshole like Ronnie talk about this thermal. I'd rather just watch it in use. Well, what you'll be able to do is just filter this website down to the model of the thermal and watch all the known videos that we can find showcasing that thermal. And then from there, you'll be able to order it if you want to with your discount code that you've generated from the website. I know, Battle. That's why I said you'd be able to figure it out. Just so you understand, though, it's still in development. So if you end up generating some kind of an opinion based on early development of it, not my problem. We're getting pretty close. There are a couple features that we're still working on. The tie back to the store isn't done yet, but I mean between that what you're looking at there, Funker 530 mainline work, the new project, the new TV project, the American Marksman filming, Army Reserve, and National Association for Gun Rights, we're up to 6 different projects that I'm a part of right now. Oh, 7. The Funker 530 streams. Because those are separate functionally from my job at Funker 530. My job at 530 is actually managing the partnership side of the business. What about the military history channel? You were dropping as a hint that you were working on a new channel. So that is American Marksman. There is a history element to American Marksman, and I have 4 additional stories that are supposed to be, that just need narration done. Forgot OnlyFans. I don't know how. It's my biggest revenue driver. For my feet. It's actually a Finder account now because I realized that OnlyFans wasn't the best spot for it. Feet Finder was. Ow, I got a cramp. Fuck! Busy? Yeah, I work more. Dude, sometimes I regret leaving my 9 to 5 in cybersecurity because I work more now than I think I ever have. Just being honest. For way less money. I'll put it that way. I mean, like I had a what some would consider kind of a dream job, to be honest with you. Like I had 60 some odd employees, managed a large portfolio by the time I left. I just fucking hated it. I was an outside dog stuck inside. Yeah, everybody click that link. You're gonna love it. Promise. Oh, it's all good, Battle. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, at this point, we've shown, disparate pieces of it, and it's at a point where, people are reviewing the site for us, so there's not an amount of people here that are really going to cause any problems. Buying the History Channel. Finance? Is my job in finance? No. I was in very technical, hands-on cybersecurity for almost 15 years. Can we get that link on Twitch? To what? Yeah, I did at one point in time I was doing, like digital forensics investigations. I was investigating Chinese cyber espionage. All kinds of stuff. I eventually moved into management. I moved underneath the DHS umbrella. To what, the video? Because I think that should go to Twitch. Yeah. Spying cool. Well, yeah. So I've said this before that the Cold War never ended. It just changed domains, right? Like, there are all sorts of people that I'm going to say something very rude to certain people. I think it's great that you spent 8 years in the infantry and that Russia never did anything bad to you and that they're super based. And I think it's great that Iran never posed any threat to you. But I spent 15 years watching the espionage war happen between us and their whole conglomerate of fucking allies. Those are my adversaries, and it is what it is, right? We have adversaries. But that was my life for far too long. And the biggest thing that I didn't like about it, was, and most people that work in any kind of cleared space, this is not a special thing. But when you come home and the missus and the kids say, "Daddy, how was your day?" And you just say, "Good." I mean, what else do you say? Good. I helped take down a Chinese intrusion set and stop them from hacking into a critical system today. Right? Like, how far down that rabbit hole can you go? We've been in proxy wars for 20 years now, Cold Wars in many nations. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of my point, right? Like, we are doing things, other people are doing things, everybody is positioning, right? And the only difference between espionage and taking it beyond intelligence gain is intent, right? Especially in the cyberspace. A lot of people don't understand that. I talked about this when I went on Unsub. The level of access that you gain to steal information from an espionage perspective is the same that you would to take destructive action to shut things down, right? So say, for instance, in the example that I like to use is North Korea. After the movie The Interview came out, they hacked into Sony and they just deleted shit. They just started fucking deleting. That same level of access would have been necessary for them if they just wanted to copy information over, We're in a massive soft power war with China, the public health sphere in the South Pacific. Motherfuckers causing so many nations to default on loans, and then China owns them. Yeah, that's more of the economic war that's happening right now. And I think that's an important point, because something I've also said is I don't need, people will say, well, there's no threats to us because we have two oceans. It's like, okay, well, I don't need people to physically surround me for me to be surrounded economically, for me to be surrounded politically and isolated from the rest of the world to where I'm all on my own, right? When I was a kid, I thought war was over. That it will never be the case. Never, ever, ever. There's a fallacy of an argument that people have right now where they're like, Trump ran on no new wars. And I'm like, if you motherfuckers believe that, you are stupid. There hasn't been a president. Damn, what is that? That Man vs. Morning episode hasn't come out yet. So let's look this up. I did another Man vs. Morning with Nolan and Tackett. When was the last president not to use any military force or action against another country to include I looked this up previously, but the last time a U.S. president didn't use some form of military force, coercion, just military action, arming people, just hands in other countries, was probably a stupid amount of time ago. And I looked it up a little while ago, and I forgot how far back I had to go. It was far. It was like it wasn't even Carter, because Carter like armed a bunch of fucking rebels. Hoover? It might have been Hoover, like the 20s. I think it was. But Hoover's war was in the United States, right? So like that was the FBI establishment. That was all of that stuff. Yeah, Hoover, 1929 to 1933. That was the last time there was a president in power that didn't take some form of military action overseas. Seriously. Like, I'm not saying that's okay. Well, but I am to a certain extent as well, because violence, war, is perpetual. Humanity cannot live in peace, dude. Like, I don't care who tells you they can, but they cannot. Cultures when you try and take one culture and apply it to another culture, in that culture, it creates friction points, right? When you try and isolate yourself from the rest of the cultures, it creates a friction point. It does, right? Isolationism has never been effective. So what you end up with is this perpetual state of espionage, Cold War kind of bullshit, where everybody's trying to get ahead, and under most circumstances, economically. Now, the way that you can do that to get ahead economically is to use military coercion and proxy forces and all of this. And we also get the best shit invented because of war. Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. So I firmly believe that, and I'm on your side with this. I was having a good conversation. I mentioned Chris Cooper. Again, one of the smartest people I've ever met. He used to do a lot of content in the gun rights space, but I think he should do more geopolitics. He was telling me that it's kind of a J curve for technology advancement outside of war, where we're used to these warring cycles, and because of these warring cycles, almost a correlation is not causation type of argument, where because of these warring cycles, what we see these spikes in technology. Whereas if there were, and it was all, I'd have to ask him who it was. It was, some really smart guy that researched this. Were we to not have these warring periods, there would be this J curve of technology, right? I don't know if I buy into it. I'm not doing a great job selling his argument, but it resonated with me to a certain extent, and I've been meaning to follow back up. There's a book that I was supposed to read that I haven't had a chance. I'm about to drive across country, so I'll probably try and read that book then. but Afro Be Jesus. We're on the same page. I think that that war itself has driven more technological advancement than anything else, right? We never care more than when we do trying to learn how to kill people in a better way, right? I mean, like what, GPS, like all of these technologies that are military in nature beforehand, and then what's the title? I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I might be able to ask him right now. Let me text him. That'll be the last thing we do. See if he answers. Hey, what was that book or guy that talked about technology advancement and war? Let's see if he responds. If he responds in the next 5 minutes or so. We wouldn't have the internet if it weren't for war. So yeah, so again, I'm 100% on board. He had a counter argument, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a guy I was supposed to go and read his book, and I will, and that's the thing I've always said. We talked about opinions earlier, right? So my opinion is that war has been the largest driver for innovation. That opinion, it has a basis in the information that I know. I am always welcome to that opinion being challenged. It really doesn't matter what opinion it is, right? I have some opinions I feel more strongly about, some I have less. I don't know. If he has a book, I'd love to read it. Yeah. Well, it's not Chris's book. It's somebody else's book that he is referencing. Let me see if I can ping him on another system. I have like 9 different ways to communicate. One more time. He might be asleep. He's not asleep. Check his phone. Knowing my luck, what's going to end up happening is he's going to text me right after the stream ends. And I don't know how I'm going to get you that information otherwise. Anyway, check out The End of the World is Just Beginning, Mapping the Collapse of Globalization by Peter Zeihan. I know that name. Bit of a doomsdayer, but it's a good read for this subject. Yeah, I'm into it. The end of the... I keep a sticky note with books and stuff that I read. It's actually the same sticky note that I plan out all the Funker 530 shows. And I keep all sorts of shit in here. Like, I have a random video here. Like, I have a list of just funny videos. This one is just titled The World's Worst Machine Gun Team in Action. Oh, yeah. Sick. I love this one. I don't want to show you that because YouTube will take my stream down. But
الله أكبر الله أكبر درع مدينة الحراك شباكات عنيفة في مدينة الحراك الله أكبر الله أكبر
والله من قلت الآليات أقسم بالله العظيم على الروسيات وعلى القوادف أقسم بالله العظيم لا معنى طيران لا معنى شيء
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
It's a machine gun.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Like, that guy's got a whole belt on his.
Allahu Akbar!
I forgot that I had this list of videos. These are like some just favorite videos over the time.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu
Put rounds down range without dying. I mean, they're probably dead now.
Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu
Just generally sending one down roundabout that way, you know. All right, Chris didn't respond. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. The intent and plan right now is to be live on Friday for the Funker stream. You know, I'll just be frank. There is some level of likelihood I might not be able to. It depends on if I can get everything ready. I got to go wheels up Saturday morning for a flight. Headed to Texas for NRAM. If you are a member of the NRA and you're down at NRAM, I'm going to be there on the 19th, walking the floor for a day. Just kind of saying hello, wearing a couple different hats. And then I've got a special event that I've got to go to under both the American Marksman brand and the NAGR brand. We're going to be down in Texas on another hog hunt with, we're supposed to see, I think Brandon's going to come. Nolan and Tackett will be there. Jake will be there as well. And Taylor and Dudley and a bunch of friends. We're going to be filming an episode of that new show down there. I'll be filming a vlog for American Marksman down there. And then I get back and I'm home for a couple days, and then I drive out across the country to KRG Extreme. Yeah, I'm always conflicted about sharing like travel details and stuff like that, but I mean, I've already I want you guys to know that if I am home and not otherwise trying to make sure that I'm prepared for these other projects that I've taken on, the stream is live. Right? If I'm home, we're live. All right. I love you. Go be great. And I should see you on Friday. There's a chance that I just do it on Thursday instead, because right now I do have Thursday. But good night.
Good night, ladies.
Bye-bye.